The indictment is sealed, but sources familiar with the case say that former President Trump is facing more than 30 counts.
Tonight, Governor Ron DeSantis is also weighing in on the case. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is in the newsroom tonight with more on that and the indictment. Anna?
Lauren, Elliott, it all really comes down to what's in this sealed indictment and if former Trump is ultimately convicted. But the legal analyst I spoke to explains that this is just one step in what's likely to be a long process.
This is the first time one of our own former presidents has been indicted.
Former President Donald Trump is making history. A Manhattan grand jury voting to indict Trump, making it the first time any president has faced criminal charges. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is investigating alleged payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 election.
It's not really about the money itself, but rather how it was recorded. And if in fact there was a false entry made in the books and records and then used as part of a tax return, and it was tied to another crime where in this instance, we believe that they're alleging it was tied to some sort of campaign financing, then it becomes a felony.
Former President Trump reacting to the news with a statement that reads in part, "The Democrats have lied, cheated, and stolen in their obsession with trying to get Trump. But now they've done the unthinkable, indicting a completely innocent person in an act of blatant election interference." Florida Governor Ron DeSantis tweeted his response to the indictment, saying in part, "Florida will not assist in an extradition request given the questionable circumstances at issue with the Soros-based Manhattan prosecutor and his political agenda." So how will this indictment impact Trump's 2024 presidential run?
He's accused. He has not been convicted. He certainly can't hold office if he is a convicted felon. We're all familiar with those rules and regulations. But until he's actually convicted, it would appear that there's nothing stopping him from running for president.
And even when former President Trump is arraigned, it likely won't look like a typical arrest.
As a former president, they're certainly not going to go knock on his door in the early morning hours or the late evening hours and arrest him and drag him out in handcuffs. That's just not going to happen.
And former President Trump is expected to be arraigned early next week in New York. And during that arraignment, the charges in the indictment will be revealed. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.